Hey, what's going on, guys? MidniQ787B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. This is episode number 139 today for the 2006 EA Sports. It's in the game 500 here at Talladega Superspeedway. Oh my goodness. Yeah, honestly, really nothing's really been happening. Just been waiting and overhauling and all that stuff. Nothing really we can do. There's nothing really we can do at all. Oh, our O2 sensors are almost here. Oh, interesting. Yeah. We now have a 323-point lead with like less than nine races to go. Needless to say, it's not looking good for the competition. Even though we lost the race to I think it was Dale Jr. that won Dover anyway. We still have a massive point lead. There is basically no hope. Ricky Rudd, though, surprisingly in 4th place for his pretty much maybe most likely final season anyway. Really nice to see. Actually, I want to check something real quick. Where is Kenny? Oh, you're too high up. I want you to retire so I could get, like, Dave Dunn in the car. Yeah. So that's what's going on for this anyway. It doesn't really, I don't think it really matters about which tire wear we're doing because... For those who don't remember, we banned the 2-tire strats here at Talladega and Daytona as well. We have to do 4 tires each time because the 2-tire stops are just too overpowered. So we kind of put that limitation on ourselves. Anyway, 80 car rating at the EA Sports 500. Let's give this a good whirl, shall we? Yep, even for this track, it's gonna be 1 lap of qualifying. Just gonna be a really quiet lap, really, actually. Except I don't know why the midnight green flames on the back of the car just look very, very good. Like it just bops. It just slaps. I hate to say it, I kind of want to die-cast in this car, honestly. Except with it just being like plain and empty, I want to have like Eagles logos all over the car. It would honestly look very, very good. I almost kind of want to try, like, a different version of this paint scheme. Like, I don't know, make the black where the midnight green is. Maybe play around with it a little bit. Just to see what it would look like. I don't know, I might experiment after this race anyway. Who knows? I definitely want to keep this, though. This one is, the best one that I found anyway. It was perfect. As we cross the line, we're gonna be starting deep in the field. 35th place. Of course, Dale Jr. gets the pole, and Michael Waltrip alongside because, you know... What do you expect? It's DEI on front row. Anyway, we have a long hill to climb for us to get ourselves towards the front. Let's see if we can do it.
Welcome to today's NASCAR Winston Cup Series event, the EA Sports 500, live on MRN from the Talladega Superspeedway in Alabama. Racing doesn't get any more exciting than this, Barney.
Some drivers will tell you that finishing with their car in one piece here is just as good as a win. The close racing makes it very exciting for the fans, but very nerve-wracking for the drivers.
This is one of the best starting spots of the year for Joe Nemechek.
You're right, Joe, and what a welcome relief this must be. This team has been working hard all year, but it seems they can never catch a break in qualifying. This time they're starting up front.
Casey Mears really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
And how frustrating that must be. You're working just as hard as everyone else, yet you just can't seem to finish well on race days to gain the valuable points you need. These guys need a good finish just to regain their confidence as a team.
The 56 car seems to always finish in the top 10.
Oh yeah, to have an average finish in the top 10 for the season is mighty impressive. It can often be the difference that wins the championship.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
It's one of everyone's favorite racetracks all ready to go here at Talladega Superspeedway. There we are. And Jerry Nadeau's like right behind us as well, I think, as well. That's not really a good starting spot for him. Anyway, 47 laps, and we are underway here at the Talladega Superspeedway. For us, let's just try to get to the front as best as we possibly can. We never know what's going to probably happen in these races coming up. Oh gosh, soon. As we give the bumper to Gord Burton, but it did not really give us a whole lot of pace. But for some reason, sometimes the AI tend to check up just a very bit there. We managed to go 3 wide. They're all stacked up on the high side. Why are they all stacked up on the high side? That's not. Oh, they're stacking up there as I think that Stanton Barrett just checked up the entire outside line like that. Only Herbie Sadler and I were able to escape, but there's Kevin Harvick all the way up there as well. Yeah, he must have had a not so good of a qualifying effort either. But of course, as always on this channel, and of course always on this race, it's not a matter of how you start, it's a matter of how you finish. There's a reason why we don't qualify anymore. We don't qualify only 2 laps nowadays, and it's just so we don't get pole every race. As we're now about 3 seconds behind the leader, but we're making 3 wide passes already. There's Greg Diffel having a decent run up there. Jack Sprague, one of the Pontiacs that are up here as well, having a decent start to this race. I want to say he's in the middle of the pack. There's our ex-teammate who couldn't follow orders. I was going to give him a win last season at Talladega, but he decided to run the high line for like the last 20 laps into a run, and it just caught the whole field, and I don't know what his pit strategy was, but it just messed everything up. That's the thing about Talladega. You're going to see some weird shit happening in the fuel strategy or not from the AI. They're not really that bright on the 25% races in this game for some reason. I'm not sure why. We're already in the top 20. We're actually going 3 wide, 3 wide, 3 by 3. Still 3 by 3. We got 2 Pontiacs alongside us. I think we're now the best Pontiac in the field because we're now up to P15. Riding along behind Ryan Newman, Rocket Man Ryan Newman right now. He's running really fast. This 105 car is probably holding up the entire pack. Kenny Walls, you should not be up here. Please go back to the back. I need you to actually retire because I really want to see Dave Dunn. That's the whole reason why he was even doing this 5th season. I want Dave Dunn to be up there. And Jeff Green, though, last season, this was one of his breakout races where he actually qualified very decently good. And he actually ran really good, too. For some reason, it's just the second Talladega races where he really tends to shine. But we're going to need to push somebody up towards the front. Oh, God, why are we checking up? I decided to hitch a ride with Sterling Marlin. As you saw, I had to actually get off the gas. Because I don't know, I guess the game just really made me get too close to his rear bumper. And we almost touched and bad things were going to happen. So I'm going to have to learn how to lift off a little bit. Because we're going 197 miles an hour. My goodness. We've been faster at other tracks. But I want to latch on to Sterling Marlin as long as I could. Because we got our sponsor that's up there. We got Michael Waltrip that's all up there by himself. Along with, looks like, no, that's not Dale. That's Ricky Rudd. That's Ricky Rudd up there right now as well. So we definitely want to get him back up down there. We got Joe Nemechek alongside with that 25 car. We're just happy to see him. He's having a really decent run so far. But we're just really pushing Marlin all the way towards the front. I mean, it's about to be his final race, or at least maybe his final race in the 40 car. We don't know yet. At Talladega, anyway. We don't know what the future lies ahead for some of these guys. I mean, you've seen the silly season rumors video yesterday. We're getting rid of our team next season. We're joining a team for our final season of our playthrough here in the career mode. And fortunately, or unfortunately, Sterling Marlin is probably going to be one of them. Maybe. We don't know yet. As we're all up here, it's a Hendrick sandwich. And I do see my sponsor towards my right. There's Michael Waltrip alongside. I do owe him one, to be honest. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't be racing right about now. But we have a little bit of a contact here. I'm trying to get behind him. There we go. All right, so now we're behind our sponsor, Michael Waltrip. This is a big race for Napa. It's a big race for DEI as well. And there are potential rumors, though, that Michael Waltrip's planning on getting his Cup Series team pretty soon. We don't know yet, though, what's in store. But it is potentially, true that we're going to be in the Michael Waltrip Racing Cup car. We don't know yet. He has not reached out to any driver yet for that 99 car, or if he's even doing it, period. We're going to have to see how it goes. But for right now, we're going to latch on to Michael Waltrip and just try to push him away from these guys. And keep away from that 21. Actually, I totally forgot he's a logo rival as well. I didn't realize all 3 of those guys are logo rivals. Alright, thankfully we're 3 wide. Thankfully we're 3 wide, so Ricky Rudd won't kill us. But now we have the 2 DEI cars up in front, and of course ourselves. We're actually going to try to push Mikey away from Dale Jr. here. No doubt in my mind that Dale Jr.'s crew is going to be way better than Mikey's. Alright, how am I going to get Mikey around Dale Jr.? Just pull away from the entire field, because that is the plan. Yeah, the 8 car is getting in my way. They're always going to be in the way. Come on, Mikey. We got to make this move pretty soon. I want to fake high so bad, so I can get Junior to get up there, and Mikey just goes down there. But it's going to be hard for me to manipulate the AI, though, because now we have a logo rival to deal with. They're always going to block. Ah, dang it, Mikey. I want you to go low. I wanted you to go low. Dang it. Come on, Mikey. We can do this. You and me, Napa Power. Remember last season, Napa Power, or 2 seasons ago, Napa Power? Oh, there we go. There we go. What a move. See, he got the message. Mikey got the message. So now, we just push him. Yeah, of course he's the leader. And Michael Waltrip is now leading the EA Sports 500. You love to see it for all the Michael Waltrip fans. Michael Waltrip fans out there. Did I forget to mention how broken share drafting is when you get one person in front of you? Oh, Mikey's coming down early? Mikey's coming down early. Okay, so I'm going to follow. Alright, so like I said, we're not allowed to take 2 tire stops anymore. Remember what I said last episode, we got to pay Mikey back because of all the times he sponsored us? That's kind of the plan for today. Let's see if we can actually finally be able to push somebody to victory lane with this strategy. What else have we got to lose? If we finish second, we're basically going to be gaining a lot more on Dale Jr. and Tony Stewart anyway. Alright, so we got out of our pit stall. I don't see Mikey anywhere. Did Mikey get a slow stop? No, he's right there. Okay. Oh, but he's going slow. He's going very slow. We're actually gonna let him catch up here. We gotta have a drafting partner anyway. Alrighty, so we got Michael Waltrip finally coming back at us. Now let's just pull away from the field. Just keep share drafting and pull away. Because there's everyone else in the pit lane, right? There's everybody else. Now, the one problem with this strategy is, of course, the fuel situation. We really need Mikey to go a little bit longer just to be safe. Yeah, there's Joe Nemechek. There's Johnny Benson. What the heck? Go on, son. I'm really surprised to see him up there. How much time did we lose to Junior? Looks like he's coming. I don't want him to go down low. Do not go down low. We're gonna beat Junior. He's nowhere even close up to speed, which is good for us. So now we can just pull away from the entire field, going 192, 193. To the bottom, Mikey, and just stay there.
Work with the leader. Let's see if we can break away from the pack.
Work with the leader and break away from the pack. What if you think? Are you blind, Sheldon? Are you blind? Do you not see the ludicrous 7.5 second gap? Like, this should not be possible. This should not be possible the way me and Michael Waltrip are doing this race. This should not be possible. Honestly, this should be banned as well. I don't know what to say about this. I mean, yeah, I'm using one of the in-game mechanics, just like with the 2 tire stops and all that. But this is just ludicrous to push like Michael Waltrip all the way to the front. I mean, this is what happens when you have the best Superspeedway racer in the game, AI-wise anyway. That's like right in front of you, and if you just push him all the way, they won't work with you. You have to work with him. So that's why I'm trying to stay with it. But he's running in the middle. Why are you running in the middle? I need you to run the bottom here. Come on, Mikey. Don't be like Bobby of last year where he ran nothing but the top. Come on, you can do this. Do I need to pass you in order to make you change your mind or something? I don't know what it is. But either way, we're just gone. Only this gap is just only going to get wider. The only way this would get ruined is if caution happens or silly fuel sit strategy stuff happens. And just checks up the entire field. I might have to worry about that in the latter part of the race where I'm going to have to be like a meat shield for Michael Waltrip or something because we tried pushing Bobby Labonte and people were running out of fuel and we just clobber in the back of him. So we're going to learn from our past mistakes with this strategy.
49.
Look at that. Almost 9 seconds. 9 seconds between Gordon and myself.
He slips up, make your move.
This is, if you have the right person to draft with, that is. Of course, other cars are faster than others,
You're
but
halfway on fuel.
this is just absolutely brutal, this strategy is, compared to, like, some other people. We're about to actually lap someone, because we're just so far ahead. Oh! I can't make this crap up. By himself,
You're at the head of the pack.
Michael Waltrip blows up by himself. I am absolutely devastated.
The leaders are pitting.
I got nothing much more to say about that. I'm so sorry. How could you blow up your engine by yourself?
Those marks. Good job, we got our 5 points. Now let's try to keep that lead.
Honestly, Sheldon, I don't even know. Now we're going to be all by ourselves with nothing to really talk about. Yeah, can confirm. Michael Waltrip is out. He's out of this race. They've actually gained a little bit on me because of the 3-car pack versus just a 1. I don't know why I shifted down there. I don't know. I was thinking there was a look back button for some reason. Yeah, he's nowhere to be found. They're all 6 seconds behind me. We're really low on fuel. We're just gonna bring it in. Do our pit stop here. We don't speed.
Almost out of gas.
There we go. Once again, the same thing. We have to do 4 tires only. There's Michael Waltrip. Just so sad, man. We had a plan, and once again it fails because people are dumb. All right, get these 4 fresh Dr. Feelgoods in. No mistakes. Yada yada yada. Doing pretty good, like normal. Good job, pit crew. And we're back underway in this race. There's Jerry Nadeau. I guess he's having a really rough day. I don't know what's going on. There's Robbie Gordon with an even worse day. He usually qualifies well in the Superspeedway. It's just, I guess, the race trim is just not going good for him. I really wouldn't mind if he finished low enough in the championship as well. And just get the 31 car as well. I actually wouldn't mind. We were so close to that. That and a 25. I was hoping to get either one of them, honestly. But then we couldn't get there enough. I think they were like 1 spot short. And yeah, really sad. Really, really sad. I really wanted to have one of those rides to have a more interesting storyline anyway. But oh well. You can only do what you got with a game without mods for a storyline, you know. Which is what I wanted to do. I wanted to make it more than just like some normal career mode. I wanted to have like a little bit of a fun time storytelling. Hence why we're actually kind of like moving away from our OT, quote unquote.
59-32.
Well, there's Ricky Rudd. He's not gonna body slam us because we're not far up in pit road yet.
Back there.
I don't even know if we're gonna still be the leader. We probably will be. Just see how it goes. It's just now a boring drive because there's nobody else around me for like the next 20 laps. I'm sure they'll get organized and they'll catch me eventually, though. Soon we'll have some fun. Uh-oh. Speaking of fun, somebody ran out of gas.
That's another in the rearview mirror.
Well, it could go from bad to worse. I'm sure a caution's going to come out pretty soon because someone's going to deck Robbie Gordon in the rear. Got to get around these guys as fast as we possibly can. Hopefully we get across the start-finish line. Is no one going to deck him?
Couple top 5 cars are on their way into the pits.
Yeah, some people are pitting now.
That's a quick one, buddy.
I guess nobody hit him.
Clear all around.
Surprising. Really surprising. No caution out of that. I thought for sure we would have had a caution for that. Now, what about the pit exit as well? Sometimes the AI go crazy at that point, too. We'll have to see. It sometimes happens when they're all on the low side. We've seen it happen on this channel before. I'm watching that mini-map right now. I'm trying to see something there. Do we have any shenanigans? It looks like we don't, which is big sad because I actually want to see stuff happening. The pit cycle will clear itself eventually. And coming up on the leaders in the pit cycle, We're not going to lead his lap, but we're definitely going to take the lead here in this race.
50,
Joe Nemechek was your leader, by the way. He led that lap.
You've got the leader. Stay on his back bumper.
What back bumper? And now we just continue to wait, I guess. We'll just continue to wait and see if we can actually get some action going on here. Because right now it's just still me and all by myself here at Talladega. I'm really disappointed that Michael Waltrip blew up, because now what am I going to do? Where's the content?
Was quick. Let's
I'm
see
actually
what he
pulling away from the field, by the way. Like, Junior can't catch me. Especially since his closest drafting partner is about, I don't know, looks like a little bit of a less than a second, but like it has like a 3-second gap between the actual position, though. He's probably got Robbie Gordon, but he's not very helpful. In fact, he might be even catching up to him right now. I think that second green bubble is him. But alas, it's just still us in the front. And, I don't really know what else to talk about right now, honestly. I guess, well, my Pokemon playthrough's almost done, I suppose. We only got about a few more episodes left to go. We gotta go catch, Moltres. And, of course, we gotta go defeat the champion, and we gotta go catch Mewtwo, and we're done. Essentially, we're done. Then we gotta do the Masigno episode. I did say we're gonna do that. Just gotta remember how to actually do it. Then in terms of Pokemon, we're probably going to go to Gen 2, go to Crystal. We're not going to do Gold or Silver, we're going to do Crystal. And the whole pit cycle has commenced. There we go, something to talk about. There's the whole field going down pit road. Hopefully it doesn't bring out a caution. I mean, if it does, it's actually good for us right now, because we're in. But maybe it'll just mess up the entire field. Because you never know, this is probably going to be one of the only times where we're going to try to make this race interesting. Come on, please bring out, you know, a silly caution. Just to make things interesting. Please make this happen. Make this silliness happen. Because, okay, so now Jeff Gordon is catching up to Dale Jr.
Clear on both sides.
Come on, I need some silliness happening here. Bring on the silly, bring on the funny, bring on the content. Wreck in turn 1 or turn 2 coming out of pits, please. Come on, there's a lot of cars there. Let it happen! No! Let it happen! Dang it. It's not over yet, but still. Yeah, you're right. It's pretty much over. Well, we're probably going to come down next lap. Take the 4 tires again, and that's about it. We really just pulled away from them, though. Like, I'm not even trying to do anything. We're just fast. That's how powerful our car is. We're just by ourselves and we're pulling away. Well, Jeff Gordon got around Dale Jr., so I guess that's fine. And I guess we'll head down the pits this time. All right, pit road. Here we go. Final pit stop. There we go. Once again, same thing. We're able to make it to the rest of the way, thankfully, so we're going to be fine. There's Michael Waltrip still sitting there. I actually wouldn't mind if the crew actually made a mess on the pit stop, actually. I really wouldn't mind at all. They'll bring the field closer. Yeah, there we go, Trip. We're actually going to make this race interesting now, hopefully. It probably won't, because we had like a huge lead, but I just want to do it for some content, you know? There's Biffle, Nadu, I guess, is coming up pretty soon, and, yeah, who knows what the future will entail for the pit cycle, but I hope something stupid happens. Or even, like, we might even just run into a situation where the fuel situation is going to happen again. Actually, hold on. We're going to pick up an old friend. Let's help his day out, yeah? He's running like dog shit last, unfortunately. The man who finished second to me at Infineon, he did a really good job of holding off the entire field. I think we're just out of reach right now. Yeah, we are. We're just out of reach. We're gonna be in a slipstream again pretty soon because our car is just that fast. The whole field does not want to see me have a drafting partner, but here we are. At this point, I'm just relying on some silly shit happening.
Just 10 laps left.
I really wouldn't mind just helping out an old friend, you know? Jerry Nadeau, he's my boy. He's my boy. Well, seriously, there needs to be more respect for what Nadeau actually did for the sport. Like, yeah, he only had one win. Should have been 2 or 3, but he has one win in the Cup Series, of course, at Atlanta 2000. And actually, if I wasn't in the lead at Sonoma, I would have, you know, like, dominated the whole race. I would have just let him by, honestly. I should do that as a separate video. Can we get Jerry Nadeau and actually win races in the 01 car? Can we get MB2 Motorsports a championship or something? I don't know. Get one for Johnny Benson, get one for Jerry Nadeau. I mean, if we were to set the game difficulty to rookie, maybe we could try it. On a career mode save. Who knows?
That's it. That's the speed.
I really wouldn't mind doing these challenges for myself. Not for me winning the race, but like other things happening. Like, what can you do in this game? It is a video game after all. There are many different possibilities what you can do. All these challenges that you can do for yourself or whatever. You don't have to play the game normally. You can do whatever you want with it. To me, I see video games as more like a sandbox nowadays. Because it gives you ideas of, like, what can you do with the game besides doing the normal thing? How about you try beating the game a certain way? How about you let a certain, in this case, how about you let a certain driver win a race? Or let alone win a championship? You know, it's just fun. It's just fun for me anyway, I guess. Because I'm always winning these races in these games. Especially when I grew up. But I guess now as an adult, I just tend to appreciate the smaller
There's
things.
some leaders coming in.
We're going to keep pushing Nadeau as long as we can. I really wish it would go to the bottom, though. It'd be better off for you. Yeah, the whole field does not want to see me, like, pull away. There's one car still on the lead lap that's still out there. I'm not sure why. I hope Jerry doesn't kill himself in front of me, though. I will say that. That'd be no bueno for him. We're actually making him push up to Greg Biffle really quick. He might be pitting this lap, actually. Because the way he just dove down to the bottom, I think that's him pitting this lap. I'm just going to back off a little bit. Give him some space. Yep, there he goes. Well, we got you a little bit closer to those guys. At least. So, have fun, Jerry. Meanwhile, as for us, we're stuck back here still.
49.73. Awesome lap.
And bye-bye, Jeff Gordon.
Number 24.
Well, less than five laps to go. We have someone that's still out there. You're going to run out of gas, whoever that is. You might as well just take like a half can or something to make it through the next 4 laps. If I were the person that's staying out right now, you know, the blue dot,
Leaders are coming in to pit.
I would easily take like just only like not even tires, just like a half can of fuel and get yourself back out there for like the last 4 laps. That's exactly what I would do right now if I was whoever in this guy's position is in his shoes. 100%. Yeah, so we're up to P2 now. I think that's him. I think he's running out of gas.
50.69.
Yeah, he's out of gas.
Got some passes left in there somewhere. I know
Yeah,
you do.
it's Joe Nemechek. Joe Nemechek actually ran out of gas, I think. And, yep, he's in now. I think he was out of gas.
Fuel tank ought to be about half empty.
Now is where the silliness can begin. Now is where, like, the fuel's nonsense is going to happen. Watch it happen right in front of us, and a caution does come out, and Joe Nemechek just somehow ends up winning the race. I hope he can just take... He needs to come out of the pits now if he wants to have a shot. And it's not happening. I don't see him. He's not moving out. I think he is now. He's moving out now. Still not quick enough, though, unfortunately. Yeah, there he is. And we're in the lead. Johnny Benson up to P5 though, 15 seconds back, but he's 5 seconds, but he's like 5th place now. Good job for Johnny Benson. There's a whole cluster of cars in front of me, but I don't think we're gonna be able to catch them. As soon as like Michael Waltrip just died, we had this race in the bag. I wouldn't blame you if you just skipped the entirety of the video until here. I really wouldn't blame you. The whole plan was to make Michael Waltrip win on this race too, so. Oh well, Mikey, I tried. I don't know what to tell you. It's not my fault that the engine just gave out on you. White flag is out. We got 1 lap to go. We still have a 6.1 second lead against Jeff Gordon.
We got some more bonus points headed our
Yeah,
way.
we even led the most laps as well, so it's a bit of an insult to injury as well. Now would be a good time for it actually to have some content on the last lap. Come on, give me something at least to talk about right here. This has been the most boring Talladega race I've ever been a part of in this whole playthrough. And this is the most boring Talladega race to watch. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all leave some dislikes on this. There really is nothing to talk about. I've done my plan, what I wanted to do. Nobody's running out of fuel in the last lap either. This makes me sad. No, this makes me sad. We can't even have any silliness here in this race. No! This really is the most boringest Talladega race ever. Anyway, we get the win, number 15 of the season. Woohoo! Yeah, right, Sheldon. What even was that? Like, ever since Michael Waltrip died, like, what even was this race? This, unfortunately, was the most painful race for me to record because there's really just nothing. I can't really talk about things much, just about, like, my plans, I guess. But y'all don't want to hear that. You just want to see me talk, and you want to see me have some racing. You want to see me make a fool out of myself. Well, if that's what you really want, I could be a fool out of myself. There we go.
Yellow flag didn't fly at all in this one.
You know, that's pretty amazing. It says a lot about the quality and true talent of these NASCAR Winston Cup drivers.
The 56 car really pulled away from the field in the closing laps.
I'm sure these race fans out here would have liked to seen a closer finish, but I guarantee you he didn't want to see anyone in his mirror on that last lap.
The 56 car may have gained some respect from the 15 car.
Normally these guys are so competitive that a driver has to work his tail off for every spot. But when you have some friends out there, you can occasionally catch a break. That can help a bunch because every position and every 1/10 of a second counts.
Well, can't say that was the most funnest race you guys have watched, nor was it for me to record. I guess these things happen, I guess, in Talladega. But here we are, once again, victory lane. 15th win this season. We just keep extending our point lead. Can we even get 20 before this season even ends? I don't know. We got Kansas coming up. We got Martinsville coming up. Rockingham's one of my favorites. I don't even know about Homestead. I mean, we almost won Homestead. We almost saw the miracle with Ashton Lewis. I can't wait. I hope we can see that again. There we are, EA Sports 500 winners once again here at Talladega Superspeedway. Well, for the 15th time this season, we do get to sing Ode to Joy. And a new fastest lap. My God, that car was fast. Ourselves gets the dub yet again. We got Jeff Gordon ends up being second. Dale Jr. Actually, I didn't realize I was competing for one of the most laps led. He finishes third. Joe Nemechek finishes a legitimate P4. Good run. And same thing with Johnny Benson as well. What a great run for that 10 car. Labonte 6th, Torts 10th. McMurray finishes 8th. Legitimately. Wow. I am impressed. Rudd 9th and Marlin 10th. As we have the rest of the field, of course, make their way towards the thing. Stan Barrett gets a top 10. Not 10. Stan Barrett gets a top 20. Not bad. Same with Mike Bliss. Okay. Oh, Kenny Wallace finishes 28th. No. I need you to finish lower. I need you to DNF. Well, we have Robbie Gordon finishes basically dead last as well. Unfortunately for Michael Waltrip, he does end up finishing in dead last because of the blown motor. Really annoying to see, I'm not going to lie. Well, in 139 episodes of this playthrough, you figured you would have at least one boring episode in the entirety of the series. Just think of it as like a filler episode, like an anime or whatnot. Think of it as like that, or like on Netflix, they have like that bullshit filler episode. I mean, this ain't going to be like no beach or fan service episode or anything like that. Let's just say that. There are going to be some episodes where they're going to be bland, and unfortunately this one was one of them, so I really am sorry for you to have to sit through that. Anyway, we got Kansas coming up. Usually we have not so much success. I don't think we won a race at Kansas yet. I don't think we come close. As for our point lead, I'm not going to be surprised if we just pull away because we got yet another max points day. Yeah, we're at 362. It's almost over. It's almost all but said and done. We can actually clinch the championship in about a few races time. Like, we don't even have to wait for like the episode, like the 35th or 36th race. Like, we probably like get him after Phoenix. We're basically going to be champions. So they would need a miracle twice just to have a shot at the championship. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit. Make sure you hit that Liberty Bell for more notifications. And as always, we'll see you all in the next one at Kansas Speedway.